I never believed houses could remember people. To me, walls were just walls, and silence was just silence. That belief ended the day I moved into house number 17. It wasn't haunted. At least, not in the way movies show. No shadows running. No whispers calling my name. Just numbers. The house was old but cheap. Cracked paint. Wooden floors that sighed when you walked on them. The landlord avoided eye contact when he handed me the keys. "People don't stay long here," he said. He said casually. I smiled. "I don't plan to." That was my first mistake. On the first night, I noticed the sound. Not footsteps, not breathing. A calm, clear voice. One. It came from somewhere inside the walls. I sat up in bed, heart racing. The house was completely still. No second number followed. The next night, it happened again. Same time, same voice. 2. I checked my phone. No alarms, no apps running. I laughed nervously and whispered to myself, "It's just stress." But deep down, I knew stress didn't count out loud. On the third night, I waited for it. Lights on, TV playing, eyes wide open. 3. The sound was closer this time, not inside the walls, inside the room, right behind me. I didn't sleep after that. The next morning, I asked the neighbor, an old woman who lived across the street. "Does this house have a problem?" I asked. She stared at me for a long time. Then she said, "Which number did it reach?" My stomach dropped. "What do you mean?" I asked. She leaned closer and whispered, "When the counting ends, so does the staying." I wanted to laugh. I wanted to walk away, but my legs wouldn't move. That night, I tried to leave. Packed my bag, keys in hand. The front door wouldn't open, no matter how hard I pulled. Then calmly. 4. The lights flickered. The air felt heavier, like the house had taken a deep breath. I screamed, "Stop!" Silence. For a moment, I felt relieved. Then I noticed something worse. The mirrors. My reflection was delayed, moving half a second after I did. On the 5th night, I found writing on the wall, carved deep into the paint. Every house needs a number. My phone had no signal now. The windows showed the street, but no people. 5. The voice sounded pleased. I stopped sleeping. Food tasted like dust. Time felt broken. I searched the house and found a locked door in the basement. Behind it were scratches and names, some crossed out, some unfinished, all with numbers beside them. Mine was there, my name. Next to it, 6. I backed away, shaking. That night, 6. The house groaned, like wood stretching after a long rest. Something brushed past my arm, cold, not human. I tried to destroy the walls. I snatched. I screamed. The house didn't react. Then, softly, 7. I felt it then. The house wasn't counting time. It was counting ownership. The old woman appeared at my door the next morning. "You should have left before it learned you," she said. "Learned me how?" I cried. She replied, "By listening." That night, I whispered before the voice could speak. 8. The house went silent. I felt hope for the first time, but the walls began to bleed cracks. The floorboards bent upward like ribs. The house didn't like being interrupted. Then, in my own voice, 9. I hadn't spoken. I ran to the front door. It opened easily this time. Outside, the street looked normal. Cars, lights, people. Behind me The house whispered. 10. I stepped outside. The door slammed shut. When I turned around, the house was gone. In its place stood a new building. Clean, fresh paint, a bright number on the front. 18. Later, I asked about house number 17. People said it never existed. But sometimes, at night, I hear a voice from my walls. Not counting, waiting. Because houses don't disappear. They move on. And one day, they will start counting again.